Fools, you have no perception. The stakes we are gambling are frighteningly high. That's a little Superstar for you. I love Superstar. Love the music of Superstar. I love the voices in Superstar, especially the movie. The old record that came out, that was good too. But Ted Neely and Carl Anderson were the men. Well, Ted's still alive, but Carl Anderson died. And I think I've told you this story before. I got to meet Ted Neely at the Carl Anderson Performing Center, and he was very Christ-like. He was patient with everyone that wanted to talk to him. He was there for hours and hours. And just took his time. A really great guy. And so, yeah, he was fun to... Well, there goes that light. I totally forgot about that. Sorry. I'm going to turn it off first. Aw, man. You took my toys away. I'll get them. We may have to take a break. Oh, boy. Anywho, he was a cool guy. Would love to have met Carl. But I wanted to talk a little bit about Bowe Bergdahl. Is that how they're pronouncing it? And his release, his exchange for the 5 terrorists or whatever. I don't know a lot about the story. Only what conservative radio has said so far. At first I thought it was a little weird that they traded. I had heard 3 for 1, but it turned out to be 5 for 1. Whatever. We don't negotiate with terrorists. So the first thing, obviously, from listening to conservative radio that I hear is they are just up in arms how Obama has gone around the Constitution again and broken the law and needs to be impeached and put in prison and da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. I have a very strong feeling, and I'm probably right in this case. Oh, what is that? Some weird light thing going on. Or is that... Oh, it's this. Sorry. This is falling apart, this video. Toby! It's my cat. But why... Alright, first of all, Obama knows the position he's in. You know, the country's really split right now, obviously. And, you know... I don't think he would just do something like this if there wasn't a plan behind it. Now, I'm not saying that the terrorists that they're going to regroup with are idiots or anything like that. But to think this is something about just getting one prisoner back who supposedly, I don't know all the facts, like I said, supposedly abandoned his company that he was with and took off or whatever. And so he got picked up by the Taliban or whatever. And so why... If that was the case, if that's who he is, would we trade 5 mid-level terrorists for him? We wouldn't. We don't negotiate with terrorists. There's something else going on here, and you're never going to hear it on conservative radio because that would make too much sense. Obviously, they've talked to these guys. Maybe they've turned them. Maybe not. I'm not saying that they have. Maybe... they're tracking them. Maybe they have some new technology in them that allows them to follow wherever they go. Maybe that when they go back to their groups and their organizations, if they do, it'll lead them right to them. I don't know. I don't know if this is all just spy movie stuff that I'm thinking right now, but I don't think it is. Like, a person, like, he's not, like, in a high percentile of being liked right now, Obama. It's not in the low percentile either, but, you know, he's hovering around the middle. And, you know, he's had a lot higher numbers. His numbers have come down a lot. But this always happens in every presidency. If you go back to the Bush presidency, same thing. If you go back to Clinton, same thing. It's constant. Like, I don't even think we really vote anybody into office. I really think that just they're like, all right, let's flip a coin. All right, you're in. Go. I really do. Because nothing changes. We're still where we were as far as, well, I mean, we've come out of wars and stuff like that, but as a people here in the United States, we're much weaker, I think, than we were, say, 30 years ago. I'm so sorry, it got something in my throat here. Crazy shit's going on in the house tonight. Doors slamming, people giving me the eye, got my light taken away. I gotta get another clip lamp. As I do from time to time, I change my background. Well, I was at Goodwill today and they were just putting these out. They're these red velvet curtains. They're like a crimson. They're just, oh, they're awesome. They'd make a cool cloak. It's just really, really neat, and the quality's pretty good too. They're a little on the rough side, but if I ever make a cloak out of it, that might be cool. Because you know how I'm always wearing cloaks, especially on the show. I don't think more than once in my life I've ever worn a cloak. I have somebody making me one right now. Xander. Where the hell is it? Going on 2 years now. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But, yeah, so I changed this, but they're dark. But the problem is they're really good quality. Like, they look nice in here. Like, I actually have the layers behind these. Like, if I pull this back, you'll see the red that I was using last night and the gray that I used, you know, 3 months ago or a month ago or whatever. And then the brown I actually took off because I actually used those on my bed. So I couldn't keep them down here. Yeah. So I like this new red a lot, but it needs more light. And I had one clipped onto the other smaller office chair I have here so I could roll it around to see where I could get the best lighting on this curtain, because this one over here looks really cool, I think. And with the additional lighting that's not filtered at all coming across all of it, I think it just, I don't know, gives it a very nice burgundy background. I watched the outtakes today from Anchorman 2, and it was pretty funny. I want to go back and watch that crazy extended, they swapped out a bunch of jokes in the movie version, the 762 new jokes. Because I didn't think the original was phenomenal at all. I didn't think it didn't live up to it. It was just like making a sequel. And after waiting so many years, you think they would have had a good idea in mind. Like, and it's not terrible, but I think they just fell back on too many of the things they did in the first one. And I liked that a little bit. Like, do it twice in the movie, maybe 3 times. But when you're doing it constantly, referring to jokes that you'd told in the past, like, it is funny, but only for so long. And then it's just like, can I hear a new joke? Because obviously you write amazing jokes, Will Ferrell and Adam McKay. So keep writing them. Make it a trilogy. Come back, because I know you're watching. Oh, I know you're watching, my good man. And you know, I think you can redeem yourself with a third one. I'm hoping Dumb and Dumber does that, even though I don't even count that second one as a prequel at all. Like, that's lies. That's all that is. It's bullshit and lies. Don't watch that movie. They didn't do a horrible job taking on the personalities of Jim Carrey and oh god, I can't think of his name right now. But nonetheless, the story was just awful, god awful. They took it too far. Like, the nice thing about Dumb and Dumber, this is why it's on my top 15 list of favorite movies of all time, is it's very patient with its humor. Like, I don't know. Like, it's very grounded, the movie. It's not like this insane story. It's something that, I mean, as odd as it sounds, could happen. Oh my god, there's children and dogs coming in here. Alright. We'll call it 9 minutes here. I'm going to come back and we'll continue chatting, but I got to evacuate the room of dogs and, well, there's one cat. The cat can stay. Sounds like the children went back upstairs. Maybe we'll just keep it rolling until I lose my mind, which could be any second. It could be any second. I gotta have these people on that I've been saying are going to come on. Now they're coming down again. The 20th, I can't say anything. After the 21st, I'll have some information to talk about. Hopefully a cool show, too. It's gonna be a long one, I think. Anywho, I can hear Grayson coming around the corner. I'll let him say hi if he comes in. I guess not. Alright, I'll come back with one immediately. So, don't hold your breath, true believers. Or hold your breath, you can. If you can click fast enough. I don't want you to, like, pass out. Alright, if you're loving these, please, I'm not going to do that anymore. You know how to subscribe. You're not fools. I'm not going to make it too easy for you. Use those finger muscles. How about that? I don't know where that came from. Alright, have a great night. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Do your best. Do your best for God and your country. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Episode. This was 71, so this next one will probably be 71 part 2. I do little catch-up videos when I have to, but I don't have to right now. I'm doing good. And if like I said, there's enough videos that I've uploaded that technically you could count. You know, there'll probably be, 650 videos by the time we get to the 365th day of doing this. I think I'm going to go a week or two beyond my birthday to record the first 2 weeks of history of being 40. Then I think, I don't know, it depends on how these are going at the time. If there's more subscribers, I'm going to keep doing them. I'll still keep doing them, but they may not be every night. I've been like hovering on just these 34 forever. I can't figure it out. I'm going to have to make a real push, like really get in people's faces about this and like be like, hey man, I got some things that I think you should know. It's not all just fun and games on here. It's fun and games and politics, my friend. And I dig to the heart of it on Road 40, episode 71 only. You missed it. Sorry. No. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. Sorry. Bye.